Okay, welcome everyone to the Department of Future Technologies Visitor Series, and today we have Christopher Cheong here. He's working as a senior lecturer in RMIT University, Melbourne, and he has done his PhD in computer science, and his latest research is related to the use of task-test monitoring principle in university education, especially to support, for example, self-reflection. So you have worked with this task-test monitoring, micro-learning. What is it all about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the whole idea of that particular project was about using learning analytics, so collecting data about students and giving them feedback about it. So presenting it in a visualized format that's easy. It's very easy for them to understand it very quickly.
Yeah.
To get an idea of how they're performing.
Yeah.
And the idea of breaking it into micro-learning is, again, for this idea of where they can do short tasks and then they have an associated test with it to check their understanding of the task that they can do themselves. So it's self-evaluation or self-assessment in that way.
Yeah. So you have gathered data of this experiment. So what is your idea? How does this technology help students to learn?
Well, I guess one of the main benefits is that it collects data about the individual students and it presents that back to the students. Yeah. And that's very helpful to them because with learning it can be sometimes difficult because you might not be exactly sure of what you know, what you don't know, how far you've progressed. You might have a rough idea, but sometimes it's difficult to work out exactly what your progress is. Yeah. So this, in some ways, helps along that. So it'll give you visualizations about how you've performed. Yeah. And then it's up to you as a student to self-reflect on that, to look at it and think about, well, okay, so this is good enough for me. This will help me achieve whatever my goals are, or this won't, but I need to change this and that. Yeah. And it's also helped them to prioritize their time with the course as well, because our students usually do 4 courses at the same time. Yeah. And usually assessments happen at roughly around the same time. Yeah, so that can help them sort of manage their time.
And well, this is only one thing you have done. So you have, in general, investigated how the technology could support learning. Can you briefly tell about that?
Yeah. So I mean, in general, we look at how we can use technology to better motivate and engage students with their learning. It's, I guess, the realization that students are very busy now. Yeah. So they have to handle 4 courses. Some of them work part-time, and then they have their social life as well. Yeah. So it's about helping them finding that balance. Sometimes they have to do a particular learning task that they might not want to do right now, but they need to do it now before a certain due date. Helping them keep track of their progress and helping them keep engaged with the learning materials and activities when necessary. Yeah.
Okay, I heard that you have been traveling around Europe past weeks or months.
Yeah, it's 2 months it's been so far. Yeah.
Quite a trip. So can you tell what are the current trends in learning technology, and can you a little bit compare between different European countries?
I think comparing Europe with Australia, what I've found is there seems to be a stronger focus on gamification, game-based learning, serious games in Europe compared to Australia. I mean, that's my impression. It might be biased because of the particular institutions I've visited in Europe, but there seems to be a very strong flavour of that. And of course, the institutions that I went to and the groups that I saw were very strong in educational technology. So, and that's a combination of gamification and learning analytics, but learning analytics is one of those things that's very popular now. And in a way it's good because it seems that we're making quite a bit of progress with it. And I suppose the good thing about learning analytics is that it's truly multidisciplinary. Yeah. So you have people with a computer science background looking at the technological aspects. You have educators, instructional designers, a vast array of people. And that really helps to get multiple perspective on the field. And I think that's to the benefit of students, teachers, academic institutions.
Yeah, it's really interesting and beneficial to kind of break these boundaries between the different.
Yeah, it is, and now if you get that mix of gamification and learning analytics, sometimes I think that's to some degree even better for the students because it's more in line to how sort of students these days were brought up in what they expect. Yeah. I mean, it's not to say that you only have gamification and learning analytics and that's the silver bullet, but it does help to some degree along the way, I think.
Okay, thank you, Christopher. This was a very quick interview, but I hope the people behind the camera get the idea what you are doing, and we put the link to the below so they can read more about your work. So thank you.
Sure. Thank you for having me and hosting my presentation. Also, thank you to Mikko and the Ville team for hosting me at the University of Turku. Appreciate it.
Okay, great. Thanks.